Hello team. Alrighty. So in the last video we added our project or we submitted a request to add our project to the RDF repository. Let's check out what happens next. So this was the project that we requested to add, and here under the status we're gonna see that it's under review. This means that the approver has gotten a request, will review our submission request, and based on that we'll either accept our request and the project will be officially added to RDF, or the approver might request revisions. So let's go to our email, and remember that on the project that I added, I made myself both the lead and the approver. And I'm only doing that to show you what it looks like from both ends. But typically, somebody will be the lead and somebody else will be the approver, right? So the first email that I get is a confirmation email saying, "Hey, Jose, you added your project to the repository. It's going to be reviewed." Um, and that's all I will see from the submission standpoint. Now, let's pretend I'm the approver now. Let's do a little bit of role playing now. Now, as the approver, is saying, "Hello, Jose Torres. Jose Torres seeks your endorsement to add the following ongoing project to RDF, a high pressure port bushing reliability improvement effort." That's the project that we added. And it gives some instructions to the approver as to how to accept or make some revisions. So we're gonna go ahead and view the request. Again, this is from the approver's standpoint. I'm seeing the status is under review, the approver is reviewing it. Our project automatically gets assigned a unique project ID, title, lead, approver, all the information that we inputted. So as the approver, I'm gonna be reading this, checking that everything makes sense. Again, I'm not going to be extremely picky with this at this phase because this is only the beginning phase, the proposal phase. We're gonna have a chance to refine all of this. So let's say as the approver, I see something here that I think needs to be revised. I think that instead of this department, we should use the R&D department. So as the approver, I'm gonna say, thanks for the submission. Please update the accounting code to, I don't remember what it was, let's say 3910. All right, and I'm going to request revision. So I'm requesting that revision. RDF is telling me, okay, it's complete. We're going to go back to our repository and we're going to notice that this has changed. Now this says revisions needed. It means that the approver has called for revisions on this submission. And I'm gonna get a couple of emails here again because I'm the approver and the project lead. So first it's telling me, hey, you have made the following changes to the sheet. It's gonna highlight these changes, revisions needed. That's from the approver standpoint. But then let's role play again. We're gonna switch, and now I'm the lead. The person that submitted the project in the first place is telling me your request needs revision. So it says, "Hello, the approver has reviewed your request and determined that revisions are needed before adding the following ongoing project to the RDF repository." And again, this is talking about this project. So it gives you some instructions here. And then basically, we're going to open this form and we're going to look for the comments that the approver made that is going to tell us what we need to change, what they thought we needed to revise. And very importantly here, um, to automatically resubmit this form for approval, please be sure to select the revision round from the drop-down list at the bottom of the form. So let's go ahead and open that update form, and we're gonna have a chance to update everything. The project ID is locked, but we're gonna have a chance to update everything that we submitted earlier. So I'm gonna scroll down to the comments and I'm gonna say, "Hey man, why did Jose ask me to revise this?" And it says, "Thanks for the submission. Please update the accounting code." Ah, okay. That's pretty easy. We're going to update the accounting code 3910, make Jose happy. And this is very important. We need to select the revision round because this is what's actually going to trigger going from blank to non-blank is the trigger that we have designed into this workflow to kick off the approval request again. If you don't do this step, this won't automatically go back to your approver. So it's very important for you to click what revision round it is. If it's the second one, you put second one. If it's the first one, you put the first one. But the thing that really matters is that you make a change here because that change is going to act as the trigger. Okay, so we've made the revision. We're going to submit update again. And when we go over here to our project repository, we're gonna see that this is gonna change again to under review. So it's gonna be under review, and I'm going to get this is the confirmation that I made the changes. If we scroll to the right, I made two changes. I changed the accounting code as per requested by my approver, and I also changed the revision round. Alrighty. So now, as the approver, I get this email. First revision to add an ongoing project to RDF. So again, Jose has implemented your suggested revisions and seeks your endorsement to add the following project. And it basically gives the same instructions to the approver. Alrighty. So we're gonna view this request as the approver. I'm gonna look for the corrected accounting code. Okay, great. This looks great. Thanks. And I'm going now, as the approver, I'm going to add this project to RDF. Alrighty, guys. So that's pretty much what happens behind the scenes, what the approver is seeing after you submit your request, after you submit your revision. I just wanted to show you guys that a little bit behind the scenes. Now, after this is when things start to get interesting because after this is when you are going to start tracking your project in the RDF ecosystem. But before we go, this is the email that you as a leader will get saying your project has been added to RDF. So your approver has reviewed and approved the request to add the following ongoing project to the RDF repository. And now if we check again our project, we're going to refresh this and we're going to notice that now the status is added. Now this project has been added as an ongoing project. And what happens next after this? We leave for Friday the 31st, where we're going to go over this one more time, as well as everything else about RDF. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Stay tuned for more videos, more tutorials, and I'll see you all on Friday. Thank you.